Now, Athrin, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want them answered immediately. Do you understand? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being insanely popular and 1 being not popular at all, how popular is Ninja Turtles in your school?
I'd say about 5 or 6 or 4.
5 or 6, okay.
5 or 6 or 4.
Okay, now on a scale of 1 to 10, how popular would you say Pokemon is at your school?
I'd say like 9.
9, okay.
Or maybe even 10.
Maybe even 10. Now what about Roblox?
10 for
10
sure.
for sure.
I'd say 100.
100? Holy cow. Well, thank you for your service, young man. Bye.
Roblox is that popular. Wait, were you filming me?
So what was the point of all that? Well, I just picked up my kid from school and I thought I'd take advantage by doing a little bit of market research about what's going on at that school. See, the school may not provide a very good quality education, as most schools don't seem to nowadays, but it is a good place to do a little bit of market research. And the reason Roblox is on my mind is because actually, roughly a week from now, that company is going to be going public. On March 10th, they're supposed to get listed, and then it will be interesting to see what they're valued at. See, I am well familiar with Roblox because I have a small kid, whereas most people may not have ever heard of it. But in reality, Roblox is extremely popular. It's this online platform that lets you design video games and then lets other people play those video games in an online, interconnected way. And then when you design your game, you can always add into it some in-game purchases. And when people buy your in-game purchases, which my kid has spent his own money on in the past, some of that goes towards the person who designed the video game, and some goes, of course, to Roblox, the company. So they have a fairly decent revenue generation model, and I don't know if they debut on the markets at 5 billion, 6 billion, maybe even 7 billion. I could consider myself a buyer of that stock because my kid has been playing Roblox since he was 4 years old. It's not like a quick passing fad type of thing. And as he just told you guys, everybody in his school, in his age range, loves Roblox. So I don't foresee it going anywhere anytime soon. So keep an eye out for that IPO, because I sure am. Actually, Wall Street Bets has an eye on it too right now, and it's so hush-hush that if you're on Wall Street Bets, they don't like you using the Roblox name or the ticker symbol. In fact, you're just supposed to say Sears. Sears means Roblox right now on Wall Street Bets. The other crazy thing is I picked up Atherin from school, and look at this report card that they gave me. See this? This is what passes for a report card. All it is it's a scale with 4 different categories. One says emerging, developing, proficient, and extending. And that is how they mark kids these days. No grades, no letters, no numbers, just these 4 categories that are so useless that my kids' teachers seem to try to kind of highlight in between them to indicate that my kid is, I guess, between proficient and extending. I really don't know what this all means. I think that they should just use grades and numbers and things that mean anything. In fact, what bothers me most about this scale is that the lowest category, emerging, says the student demonstrates an initial understanding of the concepts and competencies. Well, what if he isn't? What if the student is not demonstrating any initial understanding? What if the student is putting in no effort or not doing his homework? See, the problem with the scale, above the fact that it's useless in practice, is that there's actually no option of failure on it. What does that teach kids about real life? Anyway, brief education rant in the middle of that for you all. Hope you're all having yourselves a good one. Subscribe and hit that like button if this was useful, and we'll see you all next time.